Hi, my name is Amit Kumar, and in this video I will talking about the two approaches theories and the two frameworks help me to understand the children better, especially in my journey becoming an early childhood teacher. I have learned in the past few weeks about how the children grows, learns, behave, and I now realize how important it is to connect theories with the real practices. So, in this reflection, I will share how these ideas will support me in working with children and how I plan to use my in a future classroom. The first thing I want to discuss about the historical and the contemporary approaches. First approach I will take the John Locke. It's like a blank slate. One of the earliest thinker we looked at the John Locke. He believed that the children are a blank state, which means that they are born with nothing. This means they learn everything through experience and the environment. These ideas really struck me how realize a big role of role educator. Even for me, the educators plays a very important role in my life. This idea really stuck me with the different types of activities like us play in a child lives. If children learn from everything around them, then it's our job to make they are in a safe and positive and the learning rich environment. It also remind me to be patient, understanding because the childrens are always be a journey starts from scratch as they grow through the what we give them. And the another approach we call the Rigo Amila approach. Another approach I like the Rigo Amila because this one is the very child focused and believes that children are capable and creative learners, means they are the explorations expression and working together. What I love how much the importance it's give to the listening to the children's ideas, means like we have to sit with the children and think what the children's look like and what they want and how they want to explore the games. This approach shows me I don't always need to be teach children in the traditional way. Sometimes it's better to observe, supports, and let them guide their learning. I hope to bring that mindset in my future classroom and to give children to their voice and also give platform to the children. That's why they can learn and they can do everything. Second one of my early childhood theories. Like I also explained, there are like cognitive development in the assignment ECC1. In the Jane Piaget, like a theory was all about how children thinks differently at different ages. Like he said, they go through certain ages, like need specific types of activities, depending how their brain is developing. And for example, young children understand better through physical play and simple symbols, not just by the word. This theory, like all the children are not same. Some children learns in a easy way, some learns in a different types of ways. This theory helped me to realize I need to match my teaching to the child's level understanding. Like all children are not same. If I plan activities that's too hard, too easy, they don't learn much in a one time. This helped me to create more age appropriate and engaging experience like different types of age groups. Then like a different theory I choose is a legs executive. It focuses on a social learning and said children learn best when they interact with the other, especially with the adults or the capable peers. Like his concept is like a zone. Depends if my mother is working, he can work. He can learn the timing, discipline with the different types of mates and whatever we can solve. Not and it's not we can leave the all things to the childrens. As a teacher, I know how to understand. I will need to carefully observe each children and give the time to support to go further. I will also work closely with the families because cultural and the background are a big part of our learning too. And it's a framework. Third things I want to discuss with the framework. The early learning framework is a early childhood educator in Australia. It talks about the five learning outcomes and 3 weeks idea like belongings, beings, and becoming. It shows me the learning is just not about the knowing ABC numbers. It's always about the building identity, confidence, and relationships. I plan to use EY earlier learning framework when I learn some lessons or observe the children. It also helped me to look the whole child, not just what they can do, how they feel, how they connect, and how they grow. It will keep my teaching balance and the child centered. And the other was the NQS. It's stand for the National Quality Standard. Means like it's focus on making your childhood service and high quality. It includes things like a health and safety, relationship, programming, and leadership. What we stood me how it encouraged with the reflection and the going improvement. For example, quality area 1 is about educational program. I will use to make sure I will always planning experience that are meaningful and based on the children's really need. I also like how NQS remind us to build a strong relationship with the children and the families. And I will keep referring to it through my teaching career. And what are the reflection or it comes together, like putting all these approaches whatever I discuss above theories and the framework together gave me a much deeper understanding of children. It is clear for me to know that children need safe, engaging environment. Thanks to the whatever the approaches we use, our the like researchers, they learn different depending on the age and the culture. And as a teacher, we need strong guidance like early year and the NQS to help us to provide the best care and the educations. This idea have changed how I look early childhood education and now it's going on. I used to think teaching young children was just about fun and the play, but now I know there is a lots of thinking, planning and observing involved. I am excited to bring the ideas into real practice and keep growing as an early childhood educator. In the conclusion, to finish, I just want to say that these approaches, theories, and the framework are a strong foundation. As I began my journey as an early childhood educator teacher, they helped me as a children, as an individual who are curious, capable, and always learning. I look forward using all these knowledges and whatever the approaches that I have been known and whatever support knowledge to support their growth as well as their development. Thanks for watching.